Okay, I'm starting my video out today by reading Matthew 28:20, which says, "In teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you, and surely I am with you always to the very end of the age." Okay, we're going to find some interesting numbers in this verse that have to do with time. So I think Jesus is also saying that he'll be with us until time is no more for us. And we'll start a new beginning, the ending of the age. Okay, so begin with Matthew equals 90, chapter 28, verse 20. And I talked about symmetry and how it all has to do with time and anti-time coming together. And symmetry equals 138 plus 831 is 969. So it's symmetry, time and anti-time coming together. Time and anti-time will work together to make no time so we can leave time. And the veil will be divided so we can leave time. And if you take the numbers, Matthew is 90, add it to 28 plus 20, it's going to equal 138, and add to the verse 831 and be 969, just like symmetry. And if you shrink down at the numbers, 9 plus 0 is 9, 2 plus 8 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1, 2 plus 0 is 2, so you get 912, and 9 times 1 times 2 times 2 times 1 times 9 equals 324. And if you add up all the numbers in the middle, 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 would be 6. It would be 969 that way. But if you do it this way, it's going to be 324. And I talked about how that time is going to be divided. And we're going to have a way out of time. And it's interesting, if you look at Mark chapter 3 and verse 24, you got your number 324 there. It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. So you notice that the word divide is in the scripture. So 324 has to do with the word divided. And how we got 324, how it has to do with time stops, I've showed this before. If you take all the letters of time stops, reduce them to the smallest value, and then multiply them all together, it's going to equal 30240. If you drop the zeros, you get 324. So it has something to do with time stops. And what's interesting too, if you take the number 969 and you flip it upside down, you're going to get 696. And if you multiply, if I can find my space again, 6 times 9 times 6 is going to equal 324. Okay, then if you take each of the numbers this way, 9, you drop the 0. If you drop all the zeros, it'll be 9282. And 9 times 2 times 8 times 2 plus the reverse 2 times 8 times 2 times 9 is going to equal 576. Add to the reverse 675 is 1251. And if you look up Luke 1251, if I can find it, there we go. And it's interesting too that it's going to mention the word division. Okay. I'll just read the first one here. It says, "Do you think I came to bring peace on earth? No, I tell you, but division." So these numbers have to do with the words division and dividing. It doesn't do about time being divided and making a way out of the veil for us. And what's interesting too, if you take these numbers, 28, 20, 28 plus 20 equals 48, veil equals 48. If you go backwards, 02 plus 82 is 84, so it's the opposite of veil, so it's 48, 84. So I'm saying the two sides of the veil. Another thing that's interesting too is the numbers 282. If you go to gematria calculator, if you use the gematrinator, if you put time, it's going to equal 282 in Sumerian gematria. So you got your 282. Okay, now we think about symmetry, we think about reflection. And we know here that 51 is a reflection of 12. It's like you looking at yourself in the mirror. It's the reflection. And if you take 282, put it next to a mirror, the reflection is going to be 585. Now, if you take 2 times 8 times 2 plus 5 times 8 times 5 is going to equal 232. And in simple gematria or ordinal gematria, all times synchronized will equal 232. So time is going to be divided when all time comes together. That's what's going to make a way out for us. It's going to open a doorway. And if you take 282, add it to 585, don't carry the number over. 2 plus 5 is 7, 8 plus 8 is 16, 1 plus 6 is 7. 2 and 5 make a 7. It's going to equal 777. And 7 times 7 times 7 equals 343, which means to unveil, and Greek Strong's, the Strong's Concordance. And when we talk about the veil equals 48. So 4 times 8 is 32, and if you multiply it backwards, 8 times 4 is 32. But one would be the opposite of each other. So if you look at this number here, it's 23, 32. So you get 32 going backwards and 32 going forwards. So it's representing the two sides of the veil. And let's see what else that I wanted to say. There's some other things I found out. I just couldn't put it all in here, but it all has to do with time and us leaving time being divided so that we can leave time. Because time and anti-time will come together. That will divide time and make a way out of time for us, because when time and anti come together, it cancels out time, so it makes a doorway for us to leave. And only Jesus can bring the two together. Because I've said in the past, he came from heaven, but also he came from earth. So he made a way out for us. He has the perfect symmetry. He is a perfect reflection of the Father. And we too will become that perfect reflection so that we too can leave time. It's God's spirit with our spirit. And we're the reflection. So him and us together will become one, just like Jesus said we become one. Has to do with symmetry. Okay, I hope I made sense. Sometimes it's hard to explain all this, but okay, I'll leave this video with you, and I hope you have a good day.